City streets are changing fast, and two wheels don't always cut it anymore. That's why electric trikes are exploding in popularity, stable, practical, and powerful enough to handle the stop-and-go chaos of urban life. Today, we're counting down the 15 best e-trikes built for city riding in 2025. Number 15. Addmotor Greattan L Electric Trike. At just under $4,000, this is one of the few dual-battery trikes in the city market. The Greattan L runs on 2 Samsung packs, giving close to 130 miles of range, more than most people will need in a week of commuting. The motor sits at 750 watts, with peak output pushing higher, so climbing bridges or carrying weight doesn't slow it down. Payload capacity is around 500 pounds, which puts it in the heavy-duty class. That makes it useful not just for daily rides, but also for errands or carrying a passenger. Comfort is handled with suspension, oversized tires, and a supportive backrest seat. Add in reverse mode and solid lighting, and it becomes practical in tight urban spaces. The Greattan L isn't flashy. It's built for riders who want a trike that goes further, carries more, and doesn't ask for constant charging. Number 14. Emojo Caddy Pro Electric Trike. This one leans more toward comfort and utility than raw power. Emojo Caddy Pro's 500-watt motor isn't about speed records, but it moves steadily up to about 20 miles an hour. With the 48-volt battery, you're looking at 30 to 65 miles, depending on how much you pedal along the way. That's plenty for daily errands or a commute across town. Where it stands out is the ride feel. A wide padded seat with a backrest, fat tires, and front suspension make bumpy pavement easier on the body. Hydraulic disc brakes add confidence in traffic, and the front and rear baskets make it genuinely practical for hauling groceries or work bags. It's a straightforward city trike that earns points for being comfortable, stable, and easy to live with. The Emojo Caddy Pro usually sells in the $2,600 to $2,800 range, and for that, you get a trike that feels built for everyday city life. Number 13. Victrip Dione Electric Trike. Cities with hills can expose a trike's limits, but the Victrip Dione is built to handle them. The motor, 750 watts with peaks pushing to 1,200, gives it the torque to climb grades that stop lighter machines. Range isn't an issue either. With dual batteries, it stretches beyond 100 miles, which is far more than most riders will cover in a week. The low-step frame helps in stop-and-go traffic, making it easy to mount quickly. Suspension at the front and under the saddle takes some of the edge off rough streets. The payload is strong too, around 450 pounds. Disc brakes and a simple parking system keep it steady when you need to stop on a slope. The Dione sells for about $2,199, and it is best described as a hill-friendly commuter. Not flashy, but powerful enough to make steep urban routes feel manageable. Number 12. RadPowerbike's RadTrike. Under $2,500 for a folding electric trike is unusual, and that's where the RadTrike carves out its place. Storage space is always tight in the city, so being able to collapse and tuck it away makes it a practical pick for apartments and small garages. Its 750-watt motor doesn't chase speed. It tops out near 14 miles per hour, but that restraint keeps the ride stable in crowded streets. The 48-volt battery gives up to 55 miles depending on assist and terrain, which is plenty for commuting or errands. Mechanical disc brakes provide steady stopping power, and the step-through frame makes mounting simple for all ages. Compact, approachable, and affordable, the RadTrike isn't about hauling or racing. It's about giving city riders a safe, easy machine that solves the storage problem without stripping away reliability. Number 11. Buzz Cerana T Electric Trike. Comfortable cruising is the priority here. With a larger 26-inch front wheel and two 24-inch rears, the Buzz Cerana T rides with stability and balance, more like a traditional bike than a bulky cargo trike. Its 350-watt mid-drive motor links smoothly with a Shimano 7-speed drivetrain, offering natural assistance rather than raw thrust. A single charge takes it about 40 miles, enough for errands or a relaxed commute. Somewhere in the middle of its features lies the value point. Around $1,599, puts it within reach of riders who want a steady, no-fuss e-trike without overcommitting their budget. Disc brakes and integrated lighting add safety to the mix. The Cerana T isn't about power or payload. It's about giving riders a familiar, easy-to-handle trike that makes city riding feel uncomplicated. Number 10. Liberty Trike. Portability is rare in e-trikes, but that's exactly what makes the Liberty stand out. It folds down small enough to slip into a car trunk or closet, making it an ideal choice for riders short on storage. In terms of price, it usually sells around $1,498, which is modest compared to most folding designs. Performance is on the lighter side. A 750-watt front motor, paired with a 36-volt battery, keeps speeds near 12 miles per hour with 15 to 20 miles of range. It won't cover crosstown commutes, but for errands, quick rides, or a backup mobility option, it fits the bill. With simple controls, lightweight construction, and a design that favors convenience over excess, the Liberty Trike appeals to anyone who values easy handling and portability over big numbers. Number 9. Viribus Electric Trike. 3 wheels aren't always about stability. Sometimes they're about freedom. The Viribus model leans into that idea with a design that feels light, approachable, and easy to use. It's aimed at riders who want the simplicity of a cruiser with the added confidence of a trike. The motor is 250 watts, paired with a 36-volt battery that covers about 25 miles on a charge. That doesn't sound like long-distance territory, but for urban errands and short commutes, it's a perfect fit. Front and rear baskets add practicality, turning it into a rolling shopping cart that just happens to hit 15 miles per hour. The real draw is cost. At around $899, it's one of the most budget-friendly electric trikes on the market. For riders curious about e-trikes but hesitant to spend big, the Viribus provides a low-barrier entry point without cutting away the basics. Number 8. Lectric XP Trike. Storage is often what kills trike purchases, but the Lectric XP solves that with a fully foldable frame that ships pre-assembled, no hours with an instruction manual. A 500-watt motor keeps speeds near 20 miles per hour, while the battery stretches to 60 miles, enough for most city weeks. The 13.88-inch standover height makes mounting simple at crowded intersections, even for shorter riders or those with mobility issues. A rear differential ensures smooth turns without wheel drag. Hydraulic disc brakes and 5 pedal assist levels provide control in stop-and-go traffic. At around $1,400, it isn't the cheapest, but it's one of the smartest for urban riders who need a capable trike that folds away instead of taking over the living room. Number 7. DWMEIGI MG1703. Cargo trikes can look bulky, but this one manages to balance hauling ability with everyday usability. The DWMEIGI MG1703 uses a 750-watt motor backed by a 48-volt battery, giving steady assistance even when loaded down. Range usually falls in the 35 to 55-mile window, enough to cover errands or a workday of deliveries. What makes it stand out is the cargo space. A large rear basket can carry groceries, boxes, or even a pet, while the 350-pound payload rating keeps it stable underweight. Suspension in the fork and seat post helps smooth out bumps, which is important when carrying fragile loads. The price runs about $1,899, which is competitive for a full-size cargo e-trike. For urban riders who need more than just personal transport, the MG1703 doubles as a practical workhorse without being oversized. Number 6. Sixthreezero Electric Tricycle. Some trikes are built to feel approachable, and the Sixthreezero trike captures that perfectly. Its frame is low and swept back, letting riders mount easily and sit in a relaxed posture. The look is closer to a beach cruiser than a typical utility trike, which makes it attractive for riders who want style with function. The 250-watt motor won't win drag races, but paired with a 36-volt battery, it covers around 35 miles, which is plenty for city use. The upright seating and wide tires keep it comfortable on daily rides. Somewhere in the middle of the spec sheet sits the value, at around $1,699. It positions itself as a lifestyle trike rather than a heavy hauler. This model appeals to those who want their e-trike to feel less like a tool and more like a casual companion for commuting, errands, or weekend rides around town. Number 5. Mokwheel Granite Electric Trike. Folding trikes often sacrifice power, but the Granite doesn't. Its 500-watt rear motor peaks at 860 watts, pushing 80 Newton-meters of torque, enough to climb city slopes without strain. The standout feature is the open differential axle, letting each rear wheel rotate independently so corners feel natural, not forced. The aluminum frame folds for storage, yet supports 350 pounds, with the rear basket handling up to 220 pounds of cargo. Hydraulic brakes, puncture-resistant tires, and LED lighting round out the safety side. At roughly $1,800, the Granite isn't bargain basement, but it's rare to find a folding trike with this much strength and practicality. For city riders who want compact storage and serious power, this model nails both. Number 4. Addmotor CityTri E310. Designed with tight city streets in mind, the CityTri E310 focuses on stability and compact handling. Its 750-watt rear motor delivers reliable power for stop-and-go commutes, while the slim 20-inch wheels keep the footprint smaller than bulkier cargo trikes. That makes weaving through traffic or parking in narrow spaces far easier. The step-through frame makes mounting quick, and with hydraulic disc brakes plus integrated lighting, it feels safe even after dark. Range sits around 90 miles with pedal assist, so riders don't have to think about charging daily. At roughly $1,999, it's positioned as a commuter's trike. Not oversized, not underpowered, but balanced for people who want a practical three-wheeler that feels comfortable in everyday city use. Number 3. MaxFoot MF33 Electric Trike. Most two-person trikes feel like add-ons. The MF33 is built for passengers from the start. Its 750-watt rear-wheel drive provides the traction needed under extra weight, while a dual alloy frame keeps things balanced on rough streets. Range runs up to 85 miles with pedal assist, making longer city rides practical for two. Fat tires, suspension, and padded seating with backrests give comfort, while disc brakes on all three wheels, plus turn signals cover the safety side. Priced at about $2,400, the MF33 is positioned as a genuine alternative to a small car for short trips. For couples, parents, or anyone wanting to share the ride, it makes two-person electric transport both practical and affordable. Number 2. MC350 Electric Trike. Urban riders often need a trike that balances everyday convenience with dependable performance, and that's exactly where the MC350 shines. Its 350-watt front-drive motor delivers steady support with a top speed of 16 miles per hour, perfect for weaving through city streets or tackling mild inclines without breaking a sweat. Power comes from a 36-volt lithium battery, available in 10.4 amp-hours or 14.5 amp-hours options, giving you between 30 and 40 miles per charge. That means fewer stops for recharging and more freedom to roam. For daily commuting, comfort is key, and the MC350 delivers with a spacious, cushioned seat that makes longer rides surprisingly easy. The Shimano 7-speed gear system keeps your pace smooth, while the LCD display lets you check speed, distance, and battery at a glance. And because city living often means carrying more than just yourself, a large rear basket provides plenty of space for shopping bags or work gear. At $799, the MC350 offers city riders a smart mix of comfort, utility, and reliable performance, all in a package that keeps urban living simple. Number 1. Arisetan II M-360. The top spot goes to a design that rethinks comfort. The Arisetan II M-360 uses a semi-recumbent frame, positioning the rider lower and more relaxed than on traditional trikes. That posture reduces strain on the back and joints while improving stability in traffic. Its 750-watt motor and 48-volt battery give real punch, pushing to 20 miles per hour and covering around 70 miles with pedal assist. Hydraulic brakes, LED lighting, and wide tires keep the ride secure in all conditions. The frame itself is heavy-duty, rated to carry up to 450 pounds. Selling around $3,099, it's not the cheapest, but the comfort and engineering put it in a category of its own. For city riders who want power without sacrificing ease of use, the Arisetan II stands out as the trike that combines modern design with everyday practicality. Whether the priority is range, hauling capacity, portability, or simple comfort, there's a model here that makes city riding easier and more enjoyable. Pick the one that fits your lifestyle, and let the city open up in 3 wheels instead of 2.